What if I told you that Allah may have already written the name of your future husband or wife long before you were even born? Marriage is not a coincidence. It is a union written in the decree of Allah, a divine choice shaped before you can even understand it. But how to know if the person you love, or the one who comes into your life, is really the one Allah has designated for you? Many confuse love with simple attraction, or worse, with temporary illusions. But the love willed by Allah stands out. It has clear signs. Today I am going to share with you 5 signs that show that this person may be Allah's chosen one for you. Stay until the end, because these signs could change your perception of marriage and save you from a mistake that could affect your entire life. 1. A strong spiritual connection. And among his signs is that he has created for you wives from your own selves, that you may find peace with them, and he has placed affection and kindness among you. There is a love that surpasses the illusions of the world, a bond woven not by ephemeral desires, but by an invisible force, a force that unites souls even before bodies meet. The first sign that reveals that someone is destined by Allah for you is not his appearance, nor his way of speaking, nor even his ambitions in life. It's a spiritual connection, an alchemy between 2 vibrating hearts at the same pace of faith, a love that brings you closer to Allah. Ask yourself a simple question. Since you met this person, where are you with Allah? Do you pray more than before? Or on the contrary, has neglect slowly settled into your heart? Does this person push you towards good, or does it pull you towards the distractions of the lower world? Does his presence inspire you to be better, to purify your soul, to strengthen your faith, to seek the satisfaction of Allah before that of creatures? A true love never strays from your Lord. A partner sent by Allah is not the one who steals your heart, but the one who guides you to the one who holds all hearts. True love begins in the invisible. Imagine a relationship where every conversation reminds you of the greatness of Allah, where arguments are not resolved by ego but by wisdom and patience, where love is not only nourished by human promises but by invocations made in secret at night when everyone is asleep, where the person who shares your life not only loves you but asks Allah to love you even more. This is a spiritual connection, a love that finds its origin where everything begins, with the Creator, a bond that transcends time. The world will tell you that love is feeling butterflies in your stomach. Islam will tell you that love is feeling peace in the soul. The love desired by Allah does not rely on volatile emotions. It rests on an unshakable foundation, faith. If this person elevates you spiritually instead of lowering yourself, helps you to be consistent in your acts of devotion, encourages you to seek Allah's love before your own, so don't doubt. Perhaps this is a sign of destiny. 2. Natural and peaceful compatibility. There is a rare sensation, an inner peace that does not force itself, that does not play. It is simply there. It is this peace that we feel when you are with the right person, the one whom Allah has perhaps designated to walk alongside us. It is not a noisy euphoria, nor a devouring passion that consumes. It is a silent tranquility that settles in the soul, a certainty that requires no explanation. Love should not be an inner war. Have you ever seen those relationships where every day is a battle, where doubt and fear eat away at the heart, where the slightest argument becomes a field of ruins? The love desired by Allah is not an incessant struggle, but a natural harmony. When you are with this person, your heart is at peace, not tormented. You feel inner stability, not constant anxiety. The silences are not heavy with tension, but light with understanding. The Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, said, "The best wealth is a peaceful heart. If this relationship steals your peace, if she makes you live with stress and uncertainty. So ask yourself, is this really what Allah wants for you? Compatibility that goes beyond appearances. Some people are attracted to outward shine, a charming smile, a magnetic personality, a charisma that captivates. But all this fades away if the soul does not find its balance. Compatibility desired by Allah is not just a question of attraction. It is a deep connection that does not require forced effort. You don't struggle to understand yourself. You understand yourself naturally. Your differences don't separate you. They complement you. Your relationship doesn't exhaust you. It revitalizes you. Disagreements are trials, not wars. Even in a relationship blessed by Allah, there will be disagreements. But the way these disagreements are managed reveals the sincerity of the bond. The one Allah has intended for you is not looking to win an argument, but to preserve the relationship. Conflicts are not fueled by ego, but calmed by wisdom and respect. Apologies are not a burden, but a path to deeper harmony. A sincere love does not destroy. It repairs, a love that inspires confidence, not insecurity. Look at your relationship. Do you feel loved in calm or in fear? Do you feel respected in gentleness or manipulated by instability? Do you feel safe or always on guard? The love desired by Allah is not an emotional storm, but a safe harbor. If this person brings you calm and not chaos, serenity and not anxiety, so maybe Allah put it in your path for a reason. 3. A sincere and honorable commitment. Men are responsible for women because of the favors Allah has given them to one another, and because of the spending they make of their wealth. Love is not a game. Marriage is not a simple social formality or an indefinite relationship maintained only by comfort or the fear of loneliness. A true partner sent by Allah doesn't play with your heart. She understands the value of sincere commitment and honors it with honesty, clarity, and accountability. Excuses that hide indecision. Have you ever heard phrases like, "I love you, but I'm not ready for marriage"? We'll see where this takes us. Let's not rush. I love you, but I need to sort out my life first before I commit. If a person really cares about you, why would she constantly postpone commitment? A sincere love does not live in ambiguity. A relationship blessed by Allah doesn't stay in indecision. The one who is truly meant for you leaves no room for doubt, but offers certainties through his actions. Love is honor before words. Look how this person treats you. Does she see you as temporary amusement or as a trust entrusted by Allah? Are his promises translated into action, or do they hang in the air? Does she give you the respect that every human being deserves, or does she leave you with uncertainty and confusion? True love cannot be proven with beautiful speeches, but by honor and righteousness. If someone truly loves you, she will never put you in a position where you doubt your own worth. Love does not manipulate, it elevates. Sincere commitment does not play with emotions. It doesn't disappear at the first obstacle. It doesn't manipulate you to get what it wants. It doesn't leave you hanging in an exhausting emotional blur. The one Allah has destined for you will be transparent, honest, and upright in his intentions. When someone is serious about marriage, you will know. If someone plays with your emotions, you will feel it. Don't be blinded by nice words. Look at the actions. True love moves forward. It doesn't go backwards. When a person is truly the right one, there is no excessive hesitation, nor constant coming and going, no unnecessary confusion. She takes her responsibilities seriously. She doesn't let her ego decide the future of the relationship. She builds, it does not destroy. If someone respects you, honors you, protects you, and assures you a clear future, then perhaps there is a sign of destiny. 4. Patience in the face of trials. True love cannot be measured in good weather. It is not limited to moments of happiness, to moments when everything is easy, when hearts beat in unison without effort. The love ordained by Allah is revealed in adversity, when life hits, when the ordeal strikes, when the unexpected turns everything upside down. This is where you discover if this person is truly destined to walk alongside you. We will certainly test you with some fear and hunger and loss of goods, people, and fruits. Bring good news to those who are patient. When love becomes a test, look around you. How many couples are built on fragile foundations and collapse at the first storm? A financial difficulty and love evaporates. An argument and silence sets in, more destructive than 1,000 words. One change of situation and the other flees, unable to endure. But he or she who is sent by Allah doesn't leave when the winds get strong. He, she hangs on. He, she struggles. He, she is not looking for excuses, but for solutions. The test does not destroy, it purifies. There is one thing that many forget. Love that lasts is love that has gone through trials. Marriage is not a simple search for temporary pleasure. It's a test of patience, a test of loyalty, a test of faith. Look at this person you want to spend your life with. When a problem arises, does she run away or confront you? Is it a force that supports you or a burden that weighs you down even more? In difficult times, does his love grow or does it fade? The test reveals who is truly by your side. A love built to last, love ordained by Allah, is not made of broken promises. It doesn't evaporate like a mirage as soon as the sun hits too hard. If this person holds on when everything seems to be falling apart, helps you carry your burdens instead of making them heavier, stays despite doubts, despite difficulties, despite storms, so don't close your eyes, because maybe Allah has sent you someone who will never let you go. 5. An answered invocation. There are encounters that cannot be explained, souls that cross paths at the exact moment they should be, paths that align without forcing, without struggling, as if everything had already been written. What if this person hadn't appeared in your life by chance? What if behind this meeting there was the answer to a prayer that you had forgotten, but that Allah had kept in memory? And your Lord said, "Call upon me, I will hear you." When the invocation comes to life. You prayed, you raised your hands, perhaps with hope, perhaps with despair. You asked Allah to guide you to the right person, the one who will be good for you in this world and in the hereafter. Then the days have passed. Sometimes you doubted. Sometimes you thought your invocations had been lost in the silence. But Allah forgets no sincere supplication. And then one day, this person came into your life. Everything happened with inexplicable fluidity. No struggle, no closed doors, no feeling of instability. Your heart is not agitated, it is assured. Without a rational explanation, you feel a deep certainty, as if this meeting was obvious. Signs of a divine response. When it is Allah who puts a person in your path, things are not forced. Everything aligns effortlessly. The barriers you feared fall by themselves. Obstacles are not impenetrable walls, but tests that strengthen your bond. A relationship that comes from Allah does not impose itself on you. It finds you at the right time. She is not born in impatience. She does not wrap herself in doubt and fear. She settles down with an inexplicable peace, a tranquility coming from elsewhere, a love inscribed in the divine decree. If after nights of invocations, after doubts entrusted to Allah, after prayers made in secret, this person remains obvious, this relationship stands up despite time and trials, this union nourishes your soul as much as your heart, so maybe Allah just showed you part of your destiny. Conclusion. True love isn't just about fleeting feelings. It is a connection written by Allah, based on faith, patience, and sincere commitment. If you have recognized one or more of these signs in someone in your life, maybe Allah is already guiding you towards your destiny. But remember, always trust in Allah. He knows better than we what is good for our hearts. So pray, ask Him for guidance, and let Him write your story. Now, tell me in comments, which sign touched you the most? Share this video with your friends and subscribe for more content inspired by divine wisdom. And may your destiny be filled with blessings.